Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. This is a task for my three Amanah students. Okay, so since our class on the 5th of July is not through a Google Meet, it's only through Google Classroom, so I'm preparing this video in advance just so things are clearer. Okay, now this lesson is about organizing a story. So now, before we start, this is based on your textbook on page 52 and 53. Now, first thing first, look at the title. We're going to do a bit of a writing today. Okay, what are we going to write? We are going to write a story. Okay, tulis cerita. But before writing it, we are going to see how can we organize a story. If you see here, it says organizing a story. It means mengatur atau menyusun atur cerita according to the correct sequence, mengikut aturan dia lah. Okay, now let's see what it says, right? Okay, most stories have a beginning, middle, and end. Kebanyakan cerita akan ada permulaan, pertengahan, and pengakhiran. Okay, the beginning of a story. Okay, apa function the beginning of a story? Mula-mula sekali cerita, kita buat apa? Kita introduces, memperkenalkan, and describes, menggambarkan. So kita buat apa? Kita memperkenalkan dan menggambarkan. Menggambarkan apa? So tengok, dia cakap memperkenalkan atau menggambarkan the people, watak-watak in the story, the character. Okay, can be human beings, it can be animals, can be anything. Okay, then we have place and time of a story. So usually dekat permulaan cerita, we have three things. We introduce these three things: people, place, and time of a story. Kita perkenalkan orangnya siapa, wataknya siapa, dekat mana cerita ni berlaku, and bila cerita ni terjadi. Okay. And the next one we see the middle section of a story. Okay, tadi beginning, permulaan. Now middle, pertengahan cerita. Okay, dia buat apa? Usually describes the action, menggambarkan perbuatan ataupun kelakuan. Okay, or the things that happen to the people, atau benda-benda yang terjadi kepada orang dalam cerita tu. Okay, kelakuan atau benda yang berlaku kepada orang tu, orang yang you kenalkan tadi. Or in the place of a story. Okay, so benda yang terjadi dekat orang tu ke, or dekat tempat tu, like what happened there. Okay, so beginning, you perkenalkan, you gambarkan the people, the place, the time. But in the middle, something happens. Okay. Now, it says the middle section of a story can have several paragraphs. Pertengahan cerita ni boleh ada banyak paragraph, several paragraphs. Tak semestinya satu je. Okay, so the writer describe more action. So kenapa? Kadang-kadang ada banyak paragraph sebab penulis boleh bagi lebih banyak penerangan pasal apa yang terjadi. Okay, this is where the writer sometimes includes something surprising or unexpected. So an interesting story usually, kan kita belajar plot kan? Plot, dia ada dia punya climax, dia ada resolution at the end, dia ada rising action tadi, awal-awal tadi. Okay, so that what makes a story interesting. So climaxnya apa? Rising actionnya apa? Must be something surprising or unexpected. Benda-benda yang tak dijangka. Okay. So this is where you letak dekat pertengahan tadi, middle. Okay. And then the last part is the end of a story. Okay. Pengakhiran cerita. What does it do? So dia cakap, the end of a story explains the action or events in a story. So dia menerangkan balik apa yang terjadi tadi. Or it can leave the reader with a question or a mystery. Kadang-kadang cerita ni dia ada pengakhiran yang semua orang boleh terima. Like memang ada pengakhirannya. But sometimes dia tak ada ending. Dia tergantung. So dia menyebabkan readers tertanya-tanya. Okay. So again, recap. The beginning. We have 3 parts of a story. We have beginning, middle, and end. So the beginning, we introduces the characters. We introduce the place and the time where something happens. Okay. And the middle section is we explain what happens. Okay, the action that take place, what happened to the people, what happened at that place. And then the last part is probably the solution. If there's a problem, we provide a solution, or you can leave it hanging. Tergantung. Okay, that's it. 3 parts je. Okay. Now, look at the exercise. Exercise A. Okay. Use the words to complete the sentences. Guna perkataan-perkataan ni untuk melengkapkan ayat. Okay, look at the words, alright? We have the word suddenly. Suddenly. Maksudnya, tiba-tiba. Okay, next we have the word in the end. Akhirnya. Okay. Then you have meanwhile. Meanwhile. Meanwhile ni dia macam sementara itu. Itu maksud dia, sementara itu. Okay. Next you have once upon a time. Pada suatu masa dahulu. Then you have at first. Pada mulanya. And we have it all started. Semuanya bermula. Bila? I don't know. Okay. So, bila you tengok these 6 words, right? When you look at it, you dah boleh agak. Oh, this is actually will be in the beginning of the story. This word will be probably in the middle. This word will be dekat last paragraph at the end of the story. Okay, now, dia nak you complete the sentences. Now, read the sentence first, yeah? The first one, blank. There was a beautiful princess named Louise. Ada seorang putri yang bernama Louise. Okay. Next. A few years ago, on the first day of summer. Beberapa tahun yang lalu, pada hari pertama musim panas. Next. She thought she was still asleep. Dia ingatkan dia masih tidur, di tengah tidur. Next. There was a bang. Ada bunyi bang, maybe like letupan or whatever. Okay, and you have the others were still looking for a way out. Yang lain masih lagi mencari jalan keluar. Okay, and then number 6 you have nobody won the prize. Tak ada orang menang. Okay, bila you tengok? Okay, I want you to think and write it in your writing book. Do this in your writing book. What are the answers to these 6 sentences? Okay, and fikir sekejap, like around 5 minutes. I want you to pause this video, try buat dulu. And then we'll discuss. Okay, just pause here. So I'm gonna just continue, okay? Okay, now look at the first one. There was a beautiful princess named Louise. Ada seorang putri cantik bernama Louise. Usually dekat sini, it's you're introducing a character, right? Awak tengah memperkenalkan satu watak. So the character here is a princess. Okay, so usually we'll start it with, ni mesti dekat beginning of a story. So beginning of a story, you start with, once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess named Louise. Pada satu masa dulu, ada seorang putri cantik yang bernama Louise. Okay, then second one, number 2. A few years ago on the first day of summer, beberapa tahun yang lalu, pada hari pertama musim panas. Okay, sekarang dia introduce masa, right? Introduce the time when the story starts. Okay, so yang mana sesuai antara those 6 words? Okay, so the answer to this one is, it all started a few years ago on the first day of summer. Semuanya bermula beberapa tahun yang lalu pada hari pertama musim panas. Okay. Okay, and the third one, she thought she was asleep. She was still asleep. So dia ingat dia masih tidur. So this is the beginning of the story. Tadi kita ada 3 kan, beginning, middle and end. So sekarang ni we're talking about the middle. Permulaan kepada middle. The answer here would be, at first, she thought she was still asleep. Pada mulanya dia ingat dia masih tidur. Right? Number 4, there was a bang. So, mestilah you terkejut kan? So, yang sesuai dekat sini is tiba-tiba. So, the answer is suddenly. Number 4, suddenly there was a bang. Okay, then number 5, the others were still looking for a way out. Okay, so number 5, the answer is, meanwhile, sementara itu, the others were still looking for a way out. Sementara itu, orang lain masih lagi mencari jalan keluar. And then last one, number 6, nobody won the prize. So selalunya results ni kita letak dekat the third part, end of the story just now. Okay, so bila end of the story, usually paling ramai orang guna is kita guna in the end. So the answer to number 6 is, in the end, nobody won the prize. Okay, settle that part. Now, look at exercise B. Oops. Okay, so exercise B cakap, read the writing task below and answer the questions about it in your notebooks. Cakap, baca tugasan penulisan dekat bawah ni and jawab soalan dekat bawah. So, dia cakap, your English teacher has asked you to write a story. Cikgu English you suruh you tulis satu cerita. Your story must have this title. Cerita you kena ada tajuk ni. A true mystery. A true mystery. Something yang mysterious. Mystery lah. Okay. Now, the question is, has the teacher given the first line of the story? Dalam soalan tu tadi, cikgu tu dah bagi tak? The first line of the story. Line. Not title. Line. Baris pertama. Ada diberi tak? I don't know. You answer that one. Okay. And the next one. What does your story need to be about? So cerita you kena pasal apa? So tengok tajuk dia A True Mystery kan? So I don't know, kena pasal apa? Okay, I want you to do this one as well. And then tengok C. I'm just gonna go very quick. And you can go on untuk buat latihan nanti, alright? Now C, read the paragraphs of the example story and put them in correct order. So dia suruh baca cerita ni dah dipecah-pecahkan. So dia nak you put them in a correct order. Letakkan dalam susunan yang betul. Okay. Now look at A. This one A. Oh, this one. Molly looked at the cat and read the name on its collar. Yes, it was Toby, the cat that belonged to her when she was 6 years old. Her old phone number was on the collar. Molly looked at the cat. So Molly tengok seekor kucing ni, and baca nama dekat collar. So collar, some cats tengok gambar dia. Cat ni ada pakai collar kan? Okay, so dekat collar tu ada nama dia, Toby, nama cat. Okay. The cat belonged to her when she was 6 years old. So kucing ni adalah kepunyaan dia waktu dia umur 6 tahun. Dah lama lah kot. Okay, so her old phone number was on the collar. Number phone dia dulu pun masih ada dekat collar tu. Collar kucing tu tadi. Okay. Then tengok B. Tengok B this one. Patutlah highlight. Okay, never mind. Look at B. This one Okay. Molly was walking home from school one day. It was a bright sunny day, and Molly, a tall, clever girl from Manchester, was relaxed, and she was thinking about the weekend. Okay, so dia cakap, Molly was walking home from school one day. So Molly tengah berjalan pulang dari sekolah pada suatu hari. It was a bright sunny day. So hari tu cuaca sangat elok, sangat cerah. Okay. And Molly, a tall, clever girl from Manchester. Budak perempuan yang tinggi, pandai dari Manchester, was relaxed. So dia macam tengah lepak-lepak. And she was thinking about the weekend. Dia tengah fikir hujung minggu ni nak buat apa. Okay. Now, you tengok dekat sini apa yang terjadi dekat B ni sekarang? What's happening? Okay. Remember just now we have 3 parts, beginning, middle, and end. Now beginning, what do you have? What you do? What you write usually? You introduce a character. Okay, so this is what's happening. You introduce a character. The name is Molly, and she's from Manchester. She's tall, she's clever, and the time is there, walking home from school one day. Right. Okay. Then you look at C. Suddenly, this one. You look at this one. Okay. Suddenly, tiba-tiba, Molly started to run. She was scared. Toby can't be here. No, because Toby is dead. He died 10 years ago. Tiba-tiba, Molly mula berlari. Dia takut. She's scared. Takkan tu Toby kot? Tak mungkin tu Toby. Tak, sebab Toby dah meninggal, dah mati. Toby meninggal 10 tahun lalu. 他失过了. Betul ke tak dah? Okay. Dah mati dah. Right. And next, we look at D. This one Okay, before Molly turned into her street, a cat suddenly appeared in front of her. It was a beautiful black cat. So sebelum dia pusing kiri turn into her street, dia pusing masuk lorong dia, a cat suddenly appeared. Seekor kucing tiba-tiba muncul, appeared in front of her, muncul depan dia. It was a beautiful black cat. Kucing tu cantik, warna hitam. Very beautiful. Okay, now this ABCD, teacher nak you tulis dekat sini. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yang mana dulu? A dulu ke, B dulu ke, C ke dulu, D dulu. Letak ikut turutan dia. So, ingat yang 3 benda yang kita baca tadi. Beginning is when you introduce a people, introduce a place. Okay, and middle is usually when something happens. And the ending is usually ada dua. It could be hanging, kita tak tahu apa ending dia, or dia ada ending yang very yang semua orang boleh terima. Okay, now you try and do number 1, 2, 3, and 4. What's the answer to this one? Okay, yang ni you try buat dulu. Then I will check your answer once you dah turn in your assignment. Okay, dan kita tengok D pula. Read the example story again. Okay, baca lagi sekali. And write true or false. So, tengok pernyataan yang mana betul atau salah. Okay. Look at this one. Okay, I'll explain the meaning. And nanti you will just write down lah whether it's true or false. Okay, for example, the first one. The girl is scared of cats. Budak perempuan tu takut dengan kucing. True or false? I don't know. Okay, then second one. The girl hasn't written about a mystery. Budak perempuan tu hasn't written. Belum tulis cerita pasal mystery. Okay. And third one, the girl knew that Toby was dead. Budak perempuan tu dah tahu yang Toby dah meninggal. Okay. And then last one, number 4, the girl. Okay, so ayat dia tak bersambung. Toby was 10 when he died. So umur Toby tu masa dia meninggal 10 tahun. Umur Toby tu 10 tahun masa dia meninggal. Alright, so tadi kita dah settle. So you write down true, false, I don't know which one is. Okay, so tadi kita dah buat A, B, C, and D. Okay. Now E is additional for you. Okay. So this is the last part. Kita ada 2 jam, okay? So don't worry. So E, complete the sentences by using the words in the useful expression box. Ni, guna perkataan yang dekat sini. Alright, they want you to use that one to fill in the blanks untuk isi tempat kosong tu. Okay, I'm just gonna go through and explain and then you write down your own answer, okay? Now, it is so winter is definitely here. Musim sejuk memang dah sampai dah. Memang dah musim sejuk dah sekarang. Okay. Second, you have, sorry, I'm so the traffic was awful. Saya minta maaf, traffic sangat teruk. Traffic was awful. Apa tu? Jalan jam lah basically. Okay. Next, my friend is very she could be a model. Kawan saya sangat dia boleh jadi model. So the model selalunya macam mana? Okay, then number 4. My audition is tomorrow. Audition ni apa yang audition? Audition. Uji bakat, yes. Uji bakat saya esok. I am So kalau you ada something important the next day, you rasa apa? Okay. And then number 5. I can't wait for my party this Alright, saya tak sabar-sabar untuk jamuan saya bila? Petang ni ke, malam ni ke, pagi ni ke, I don't know. Okay, so you fill in that one. Okay, and then I want you to write a story. Okay, now the story is about tak kisah pasal apa-apa, but it has to start with a girl was walking home one day. So you kena mula your essay. I want you to start your essay with a girl was walking home one day. Mulakan dengan ayat tu. Okay, simple je. So like, I want you to write the story. You boleh guna macam this one. Dia ada 4 paragraph kan? So you can also write 4 paragraph. But your story, see, it's just very simple, just a few sentences, okay? Once you're done, you just submit on Google Classroom and I'll check it. And we'll discuss. And yang essay yang paling best, cerita yang paling best, I'm going to share it in the Telegram group so everybody can see. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. If you got any question, just tanya. I'll be on Telegram. And just text either in the group or personally to me. Bye.